Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about the final game of a three-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Mets. Detroit Tigers avoid a three-game sweep. They beat the New York Mets to avoid that, at least take the final game. We'll obviously talk about the Tigers' win here, but good 2 out of 3 series win for the Mets. You know, they've just been a weird team where they've been beating these good teams. They sweep Philly, they beat Detroit 2 out of 3, but they lose to the Marlins and Washington, and they will face. But we'll get to the Tigers win. We'll talk about how each team's starters did. First thing we're going to talk about with the Mets, Ryan Helsley. It's not working out. He goes 0.2 innings, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts for Ryan Helsley. He implodes again. It's a 1-run game. He's struggling. I don't even know why you put him out there. The dude has like now a 4.49 ERA. The dude's just struggling, and they put him out there. And they'll face, first of all, he says his execution has been, in quote, okay, but probably could be a little better. A little better. Oh, he just says it could be a little better. No, it could be a lot better. Your execution has not been good. On this blow up here with Ryan Helsley and 17, this is basically just cutting Ryan Stank's hair and putting him out there. Like, tell me these two aren't just twins at this point. You just cut off Ryan Helsley's hair, and that's basically another Ryan Stank right there. Bottom line, neither Stank nor Helsley should appear in high leverage spots for this team, because it was a 3-2 ball game. And the highest ERA by match relievers in a minimum of 11 innings is Ryan Helsley with an 11.45 ERA. He has an 11.45 ERA with the Mets. A complete meltdown. In 2025, he pitched 36 innings with St. Louis, 12 earned runs. He's already given up 14 earned runs and 11 innings pitched with the Mets. And he wasn't good. He wasn't good before then. He actually was for the Cardinals 2023, 2024, 2025. At the start of the year, and he's just not good with the Mets. It was a mistake. The Yankees ranked 13th, tied with 3 other teams with 20 blown saves. Later, Williams, Weaver, Bernard, and Alaska combined for 17. Ryan Stank, Brady Garrett, Junk Car, Brazobomb, and Ryan Helsley combined for 18. Ryan Helsley's so awful, man. Yeah, I talk about him for the Tigers. Let's go talk about their starter, Casey Mize. He goes 5 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 3 strikeouts. A bounce-back outing for Casey Mize helps the Tigers nab the finale. And they got a homer from Kerry Carpenter. But a much better outing for Casey Mize. 69 pitches. 48 strikes, generated 6 whiffs on 37 swings for 16%. Whiff rate allowed 1 earned run or fewer for the first time since July 29th. So finally a great outing for Casey Mize. For Clay Holmes, he goes 4.2 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts from Clay Holmes. I mean, he was alright. He gave up 2 runs, but moving to the bullpen has to be an option. And honestly, it must happen. Is he getting destroyed out there? No. Is he a reliable source of innings, though? No. Should he start a postseason game? No. But does this bullpen need as much help as they absolutely can get? Absolutely. And is Holmes the best fit? Probably. The offense dried up today. Clayhounds couldn't get through 5 innings, and Ryan Helsley put fuel on the fire. Once again. But another starter that can't get through 5 innings. For the Mets. Clayhounds didn't get destroyed, but he didn't get through 5 innings. So let's go over your team stats. Tigers had 10 hits, 6 runs. They had 1 in the 2nd, 2 in the 5th, and then 3 in the 7th to really break this game open. No errors, and they improved to 81 and 60 for the New York Mets. They improved a drop to 75 and 65. They had 8 hits for 2 runs with an error. They scored 1 in the 3rd and 1 in the 6th. So for the Met offense, Lindor 1 for 3, 2 walks. Soto 1 for 4 and a walk. Alonso 3 for 4 and an RBI. Nimmo 1 for 4, Vientos 1 for 4 and an RBI, Jeff McNeil 1 for 2, 2 walks, Marte 0 for 4, Beatty 0 for 4, Singer 0 for 2, and Luis Trian's pinch hitting was 0 for 2. For the bullpen, Gregory Soto 1.1 innings, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. We already talked about Ryan Helsley, and then Justin Hageman 1.1 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, and no strikeouts for the Tigers. Cole Keith 2 for 3, a walk, 2 runs scored. Torres 0 for 3 and a walk. Kerry Carpenter 1 for 3, a walk, 3 RBIs and a homer. Riley Green 1 for 4, 2 RBIs. Torkelson 2 for 3 and a walk. Perez 1 for 4. McKinstry 2 for 4. Baez 0 for 3 and Jake Rogers 1 for 4 and an RBI. So now we get to the bullpen. Troy Holton. Tyler Holton. And there's so many Holtons on this team. 0.1 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Then you go to Tommy Kahnle, 1.1 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, no strikeouts. Will Vest, 1.1 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Rafael Montero, 1 inning for Montero, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. So the Mets were able to draw some walks, but that's really about it off the bullpen. They got 3 hits, and they drew 2, 3, 4, about 5 walks, but they weren't able to do anything with them. So let's go over your scoring summary. So bottom of the 2nd, a Jake Rogers single gets the scoring started. Then the top of the 3rd, Alonso doubles. Bottom of the 5th, a 2 RBI single from Riley Green. Top of the 6th, Vientos with a single to make it a 1-run game. And then Kerry Carpenter with a 3-run homer in the bottom of the 7th to really put this game out of reach. A 3-run homer off Ryan Helsley. So yeah, good win for the Tigers to at least avoid the sweep, but a good series for the Mets. You know, they took 2 out of 3 on the road in Detroit. But the Tigers have a 9.5 game lead in their division. So they say those big hits from Riley Green and Kerry Carpenter saved them from a sweep at home. As for the Mets, what do you do with Ryan Helsley now? But there's positives. Mets won a series versus Tigers in Detroit. Big deal because the Mets have also sucked playing on the road. But next 7 games could end up making or breaking the season for the Mets. 3 against the Cincinnati Reds. And then you got 4 in Philly against the National League leading Phillies. NL East leading Phillies. But gotta give credit to the Tigers bullpen held on. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe for more. That's all I'll say. Peace.